Here we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you. Coming up, we'll have an hour-by-hour forecast look at the rainfall and thunderstorms late into the night. And a look at your Tuesday as well. Storms will reform and move back through. Some locally heavy rain in store tonight and some severe storms details in your forecast. And those forecast facts first start right now.
A Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
A note from my sponsors at Robert Gibb & Sons. Did you know if you upgrade your heating and cooling unit now, you can get a free water heater? That's right, it's back. Call my friends at Robert Gibb & Sons. They'll get you taken care of. All right, we're going to start first and foremost with the forecast facts, and we'll do so swiftly. Showers and thunderstorms developing now and will last into the late night hours tonight. Now, this computer model shows our first wave moving through a little bit of development here in central Minnesota. Not out of the question. And I remind you that thunderstorms are kind of their own creator here. This is where the chance of storms will be the best as we go through the evening hours. It may not look like this at all. In fact, no model does a great job of identifying the track and timing of storms. But as we head towards 11 o'clock, look at this. So areas of northeast North Dakota where we have flash flooding going on now up near Langdon, we'll continue to see some more showers and thunderstorms rumble through Kitson County and Roseau County. Lake of the Woods, it looks like a noisy night. Notice this model does trail these back to the I-94 corridor. So we'll leave a chance for storms in the area of the I-94 corridor. That's the Kidder County area right there as you're looking in on Steele, where a few weeks ago they had some tornadoes. Now, the risk of storms tonight will contain hail, gusty wind as the main threat. Notice how linear this is, a long line of storms potentially. Isolated storms at the onset will have the better chance of becoming strong to severe with the risk of a tornado. That can't be ruled out, but I don't expect widespread tornadoes. And it's going to be late. Look at the time here, 11 o'clock. Now, as we go through the overnight hours, these storms will continue to track their way through Grand Forks, Newfoundland, and again, Marshall County getting some very heavy rain into Roseau County, Moore Road, and Lake of the Woods County. Notice these storms sneaking their way down south of the Jamestown area as well into parts of South Central North Dakota. And as we continue to track through the late night hours, let's see if we can get this to what just happened here. I think it just decided that it was done showing me the forecast. So we'll load it up one more time here. Okay, here we go. I apologize for that. I'm not sure what happened here. Let's go back and take a look at this as it loads up. We'll show you this, that essentially our showers and storms as we go through the late evening hours between now and midnight will continue to track their way into and through the northern Red River Valley. And then as we head into the day tomorrow, we're going to see that chance of storms persisting as well. And tomorrow, it looks hot again for many of us because this cool front that's making its way through does not make it all the way south through the valley. And that means another hot day before the big changes will get in store as well. So let me see here what we have going on. I don't know why it's doing this. I have no radar data, and here it comes. So now it's rolling all in like it's supposed to, and I apologize again. What in the heck is going on? Okay, cloud cover, reflectivity, it should all be there. Here it comes. Okay, now I have a little confidence that the model's doing it. You can see as it's loading in the frame-by-frame details here that the shower and thunderstorm chances through the overnight hours will continue to move east but taper off as we get into the wee morning hours. So here we go. We left off as the storms move into the northern Red River Valley, and then as we continue to track through, you're looking at 11 o'clock at night. Now as we spread into the 1 a.m. time frame, there will be a chance that these storms make their way into Grand Forks, Newfoundland, all the way down towards the southern James River Valley, Gackle, and then heading into that general direction of you folks in Cullum. Now, as we head through the overnight, look at this. Starts to make its way primarily into northwest Minnesota. This model says there could be a 3 a.m. batch of showers and storms developing along the Highway 200 corridor from that Wells County, Sheridan County area, Harvey on into New Rockford and Carrington as we go through. And again, the main threats as we get into this late night hour, not necessarily widespread tornadoes here. We're talking about the hail potential will continue for a few of these cells. They'll pulse up and down, and the gusty wind threat. As we go towards daybreak, these storms once again will be flirting with the James and Cheyenne River Valley potentially before fizzling out. by daybreak here in the FM area. So it does look like most of the thunderstorm chances stay out of Fargo, but I can't rule them out for us. Then heading through the morning part of the day, look at this. Here the heat is on once again. We'll see storms firing in central Minnesota from St. Nevis and Red Lakes area right down towards Wilmer. There'll be a chance for a few thunderstorms, but the rest of us will start heating up again. There'll be a little bit less in the way of heat up here in northern parts of North Dakota. This is the cool pool of air starting to try to work its way in. So that cool pool, the cool front, only makes it about this far down. The rest of us will see some mighty warm temperatures. More on that in just a second. Now, most of the day we stay very quiet. A few spotty thunderstorms along the international border. The main event will come very late. Look at this, out of the big sky country of Montana and western South Dakota. A big Boeing line segment of storms is possible as we go late Tuesday night and into your Wednesday morning, and those could impact some in the valley, but not all, while Montana will have a very good chance at seeing some soaking showers. And it's this low pressure system that will sweep the cool pool in. And after we go through our day on Tuesday, the Wednesday forecast looks to be significantly cooler. Let's talk about some forecast facts, shall we, with regards to numbers. What does this mean for you? Well, let's go right to it. First, let's talk numbers with temperature. Let me see if I can find those graphics for you. They are right here. Okay, so what we're going to look at first is going to be some let me see. Okay, here we go. Boom. There we go. Let's talk rainfall. First, let's do that right now. As we go through tomorrow, the overnight tonight and into the morning, the best chance of rain is going to be northwest Minnesota, northeast North Dakota, trailing into the James River Valley. Many in the south will at best see a few tenths of an inch, the way it looks right now. With the majority of the thunderstorm potential up north, a few will see over 1.5 inches on top of what you saw today. So keep this in mind, and this is only through Tuesday at 5 p.m. More storms forming in Montana Tuesday night into Wednesday, as we just showed you, or as I just showed you. Now let's take a look at your forecast for the, let's go with the morning first, if I can swing that one up here. Let me see. Here it is. So in the morning, temperatures will be near 70 degrees where you see the orange shades. Bemidji, Thief River Falls, 65, 63 in Grand Forks, and that's where that cool pool will reside along the Highway 2 corridor. We'll see 60s in Jamestown and Valley City as well. And temperatures down in the Southern Valley will be closer to 65 to 70 for your morning. Look at the wind, still southerly, still bringing the heat. They'll be exiting thunder showers, but the best chance of those, as we showed you, will be in Minnesota, the cool pool out to the west, and that's where it stays. Now watch what happens to these high temperatures on your Tuesday afternoon. Look at this, along Highway 200 and along I-94 and points south, we're back in the 80s to near 90 once again, including Fargo and Grand Forks. I think just like today, you're going to have a chance at some afternoon heat as we go through. Otherwise, up north, more clouds, that northwest cool pool will keep things a little less than balmy up there, and we'll be in the refreshing 70s. So huge ranging temperatures once again will drive those storms that move in late Tuesday. So we have very late storm chances in the forecast out west. Those storms may or may not make their way into our area as we go into Wednesday morning, and the planning forecast shows a big dip, and it's diving way down Tuesday. 88 in Fargo as we kiss 90 once again, second straight day. The morning showers will be gone, and it looks like most of the day will be hot and muggy once again. But late Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning, that cold front will be on the doorstep and it will push through. Temperatures closer to 75 to 80 Wednesday. It doesn't look overly rainy. The best chance will be in the morning hours on Wednesday here in the valley. We showed you that on the model. Then as we go through the late week, look at the cool pool really surge southward after an 80-degree day on Thursday with a couple more showers. Boom and shack and alaka. We're going to talk temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Can you believe below average is Hutch's forecast? Average 72 for tomorrow in Fargo. We're going to be 65 by 1 week from today. Put it in your calendars, cooler air. Now we'll have passing showers and storms in the forecast, but a little break in the activity is expected as well. So Thursday, scattered showers. Not everybody sees them. Only isolated on Friday. It looks to be pretty dry for most of the day as high pressure settles up and sets up camp. And it will camp out into Saturday, meaning a beautiful start to the weekend and maybe comfortably cool. It'll be in the 60s for most of the day. Now, Sunday, we have a system coming from the south that brings clouds and rain, and it does look like the best chance will be in our southern counties as we close out the weekend heading into next week as we get ready to be at the end of September. Now, I did hear a little bit of a noise there, and that means usually that we've got some uploaded photos. I want to say thanks to you, and now I'll answer your questions real quickly. So I hope I got the forecast facts for you that want it on the go. All right, you got that. Now let's take a look at your questions real quickly. I do see that we have many of you on board. Thank you so much, Simon, for sharing the stream. It's always appreciated when you do that. Here we go. Brooke, hi to you. I hope you and your family are doing good. Simon says, I've used my AC more this September than the rest of the summer, and it's just muggy out there today. Just air you can wear, and my clothes are sticking to me. I think Hutch is going to have to go get the shorts on for the rest of the day. Thanks for the advice. Sorry. Okay, it looks like... hey, Hutch, looks like it's going to be just north of Colum. Okay, very good. I will get the radar back out and show you what's going on right now, by the way, because we did the forecast first. Simon, good to see you. That's what's going on. Now let's take a look at the radar. We looked at model guidance first. And again, one look at that last model guidance in fast style. Tonight, showers and storms could develop here and there across the valley. Most of the chances will be north of Fargo. I can't rule out showers and storms. In the early onset, we may have some spin in the atmosphere. That will lead to a chance for an isolated tornado. I'm not expected widespread tornadic activity, but much of the rain chances comes where we had rain already today. So flooding and flash flooding could be a concern. Many areas, as I showed you, will pick up another inch or so of rain. As that moves through overnight, things quiet down, and that means we heat up. Now, the northern counties here, you can almost see the cloud line here. That is the cool pool. That's where it stays a little cooler tomorrow, while it'll be hot and muggy again along and south of Highway 2. So keep that in mind. Another muggerific kind of day as we head into the afternoon. It just gets hot and sweaty. And then as we head into the evening, here comes the main event with the real cool pool. See the cool air staged up to the north, scattered showers and storms there. Here is the main event that's going to sweep cooler, drier air our way, but it does not get here until, well, Wednesday, daybreak at the latest, or at the earliest. So here it comes, boom, there is that refreshing burp, excuse me, of cool air from the west, and that is going to do it for the heat and the warm weather. Now a look at the radar. Currently, we are seeing developing storms out here all the way to near Bismarck. It doesn't look completely dissimilar to what the radar looked like. We do have the flash flood warning for our viewers out in the Langdon area, and I do appreciate your photos and uploads today. There have been so many. You all are awesome. Munich, you got a shower and storm moving through the Candu area right now in Towner County. These are all drifting up to the north. We have some development near Minot for some more showers and rumbles of thunder near you. And speaking of Minot and Berthold, points in southern and western reaches of Ward County, seeing showers and storms there. And if we do want to take a look at these afternoon storms firing here in northwest Minnesota, there are some stout ones there as well, north of Thief River, central parts of Marshall County, Minnesota. Hutch is going to take a quick peek at these and see what we have as far as the spin in the storms go. See, this is the local radar, and it's showing me that from Greenbush south into New Fulden is where we have these storms right now. I am going to take a look at the spin in the storms. And again, this doesn't mean it's rotating or producing a tornado, but we're looking for organized areas of spin. And I'm looking down at the lowest angle scan right here. And now I'm going to go ahead and scan up a little higher in the sky. Go on with you. So their error message. I don't need to see you. So as I go up in elevation angle, do you see the greens next to the reds there next to Strathcona? There is just a very, very small pencil area of spin showing up in this storm. It's not significant. It's not strong. And by that, it means that I highly doubt that we have a tornado on the ground, but there is a rotating part of the updraft not far from the Strathcona area. Hutch will keep his eyes on the skies. I do think that we'll have to watch these earlier storms as we go into the early evening hours here for the risk of that. Otherwise, this potential could expand its way all the way down into the James River Valley as we head into the evening hours per our earlier model runs. It's been a cooler and very wet day in northwest Minnesota. More storms are not out of the question for you as well. And as we look elsewhere out in that Minot area, let me see what we got going on here. Let me see if I can turn on your radar out in Minot so you can get a closer view. Here it is. Starting to figure this software out just a little better. There we go. Minot radar now as it's coming in, we do have, oh, that's a look at the velocity. Let's go ahead and turn a look on of the single site radar data with the lightning. Okay, so this is all we have going on right now as we look across the region on our local radars. That was Minot. Now we're looking at Bismarck. Nothing too new there out near Garrison. Not far out from the west of you in Max and Makoti. We're seeing a couple showers and storms on the north side of Lake Sakakawea. That's what's going on right now. If storms do form tonight in your area, they could quickly become severe, particularly northwest Minnesota, trailing down into that Bismarck area as we go through the late evening hours. That's where the heat is on. That's where the humidity is. A look at now temperatures tells the story. Oh my goodness, look at this. The 80s have made their way back up into Kitson County right now. But look at Dickinson out there, 84 degrees, 86 for Glen Olin, 88 in Bismarck, 90 in Linton, HMB. As we look out at Fargo, we have 88 here, and it has punched up hotter than Hutch thought we would in Grand Forks. 88 is your temperature after you started the day with showers, but they missed you for the most part and scooted just to your north. And where we did get some of those showers today, the temperatures are a little bit cooler, but it's warming up in Baudette too, right? And you had the thunder as well. Thanks so very much for participating and uploading your photos to hutchesweather.com. You can do the same anytime, anywhere. You can also check the interactive radar and check out to see if any storms are warned in your area right on hutchesweather.com. Until next time, stay tuned, stay safe, and I'll be back with an update a little bit later, or, well, I'll let you know if any of these storms become severe.